Hidden camera techniques make available to us for the first time a true study of the morbid, black, and often erotic world of the witch. Witchcraft 70 takes you on a documentary journey in search of Satan and Satan's followers. They and their covens conduct their obscene rituals almost everywhere. We found voodoo in New Orleans, a black mass in London, the Rasputin bloodbath of Rio, a female initiation in Southampton, and at the end, possibly the most shocking and bizarre ever, a hippie commune in California in a witchcraft ceremony that defies description. There are witches in today's society. You'll get to know some of them in Witchcraft 70.
Encounter with the Unknown, narrated by Rod Serling, is one of those rare motion pictures that you will probably never forget.
Listen you well to my word. One by land, two by sky. Look to the heptagon, for it is there. 7 times around go the 3 of you. And may your reward be just and true.
What could a completely normal man face in the depths of a hollow pit that could drive him insane? Can a young woman return from death to haunt her parents for decades? If you like the truly mysterious, be sure to see Encounter with the Unknown, a really remarkable film that brings you some true, bizarre, and inexplicable events. An exciting, mysterious movie narrated by Rod Serling, Encounter with the Unknown, a picture you don't want to miss.
I don't want to miss that picture, especially if there's a coven in it.
Oh, coven.
It's an exciting picture, narrated by Rod Serling.
But not all of it, just part of it.
Yeah.
How
there
much
are
of an
2
ass
narrators.
Yeah. They're like, I know we have the best narrator in the world, Rod Serling, but can we get somebody else?
They probably just lifted some sound bites from Twilight Zone and
Yeah. Oh, Rod.
all right. Well, what did everyone think of Greta?
Yeah, let us know. Bill, what did you think about Greta coming into it? Maybe not seeing it as many times as Bill and I. There's Mike and I mean, sorry.
Yeah, this is really the first time I watched the full length version and not the Night Train edit. I like it. You know, it's not really the movie that they make it look like in Night Train.
Yeah.
Yes, like the whole how should I say, the Death Wish Club angle is grossly overstated. So in the full context of the film. So yeah, I liked that there was more to it than just that, and it was really about her relationship. I don't know, did she have some kind of breakdown? Why did she have a split personality?
I think that's how she came back from death. Like when she was like laying in the coffin, I think that like she kind of like faked her death and figured, well, now I'm going to come back as this other part of me.
But you know what was weird was that she would go back and forth after that. Like she became Greta again just to yell at him on his front lawn and get arrested. And then she went back to being Charlie. And also Charlie hated that drag queen and stuff but then like they're getting married later. I don't know.
Yeah. Punched her in the face, or somebody did.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Yeah, the Youngmeyer punched the drag queen in the face, and then later on, Glenn punched Charlie in the face, and then ripped off the drag queen's wig.
Yeah,
and that was like how he felled the drag queen. Like once the wig was off, it was like he couldn't fight anymore.
I like again that this movie used the phrase "ball" as a verb. I want more of this. We need it, right?
Yeah.
In the words of the Pink Angels, why are you going to San Francisco? To ball, baby.
Remember Victoria Vitri in Invasion of the Bee Girls?
Oh,
she's like,
yes,
we bawled and we bawled and we bawled and we bawled, and then he dropped dead.
They used the word bald in like some of Nick Millard's sexploitation movies from the late 60s, early 70s. The woman, the main narrator will be like, I love to ball.
I
want to ball you.
I'm gonna see if when I was going through VHS covers for this one, there was I found this site like the worst movies ever, and they had the B girls on it, and I was like, I don't ever want to look at the site anymore. I like literally rage quit the site. I'm like, you don't say that. You don't get to say that.
That is so not true. How could you call
stern letter was written
in the B girls?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's kind of like a rookie. That's like a Watch Mojo style take. Like, oh, it's probably like, what? It's not main. It's low budget. Oh no, it's so corny. You know, like shut up.
Yeah, it's upsetting. We don't need that in this world. This negativity about that movie.
So you know what I was thinking when I was watching Greta is that there was really no way to market it, and there was really no way to put it out and find an audience for it. But there's a lot of professionalism and some money put into it. So like, it just seems funny that they would spend all this money and time making this movie that really didn't have any marketable angles.
Yeah.
Like it really was like a Blue Velvet.
Yeah, I don't know what they were hoping for.
Yeah.
Like what genre does it even fit in? Like I guess like Night Train's definitely a horror movie. This is not a horror movie. I don't know.
Is it like a black comedy mystery or something, or thriller? It's not a thriller.
Yeah, and it's like kind of like you're right, it's like a black comedy with a lot of violence in it. And more in the Night Train version. And yeah, it's just like, and it's also like not afraid to be offensive and play with stuff like that. I agree with Dave. That's probably why I like her. He said she gives us Psycho Carolyn Monroe vibes. You're pretty much, I mean, let's speak in my language. I mean, I don't know anything that's more perfect in this world of crazy Psycho Carolyn Monroe.
I loved how on she was.
Yeah.
Like even when she's just sitting there like eating something for breakfast, she's like giving everyone crazy eyes and just like
I mean, go watch her in the tub with a fish. She's crazy in that scene.
I liked her as Charlie. What I liked about Charlie, not just that Charlie was like this, I like that Charlie was like this womanizing, like 1920s, you know, like shut up before I sock you in the mouth, you know, like he was like kind of a dick, like he brutalized his girlfriends and stuff, and the girls were never like, you're a woman dressed as a man. They'd be like, Charlie, like I'm hungry, and he's like, shut up, you crazy broad. Like everybody just bought that he was a man, including the women.
They were respectful of Charlie's identity.
Yeah. And they acted like, you know, like that hooker or whatever was like, you know, letting Charlie sort of like be the, you know, like he was Chaz Palminteri or something. Like,
and he's tiny. Charlie is tiny. I'm using the right pronoun. Charlie is very tiny and looks like a strange, almost like a, what's his name, for like a burial ground kind of boy, and do you know what I mean? Like not a man, but it's like, it's very strange.
Yeah. There was like, I can't remember what horror, I've seen horror movies like that before, where they'll hire, you know, an actress to play like this disabled, you know, like, oh, this is the boy who has like, you know, breathing problems or something, and it's like, that's a woman playing that.
or like the Italian way of doing things. It's like, hey, we have a 10-year-old boy in House by the Cemetery, let's get a woman to do his voice. That'll work out.
mommy,
I'm worried outside.
Daddy said we could do some research. Mommy.
Dawn, wow, she's as uninhibited as Jill Lansing, but the manic amphetamine opposite in approach. That's poetic. You're making me love her even more. This movie's just weird, and like, it's funny. Like I don't know if I like this or the short version better. The short version of Night Train I really like because it hits the highlights of this. Plus, you get to see that bug do a little more.
Yeah,
you know.
I like this because it has so many
Yeah,
weird
what the
things.
hell was that? I kept expecting the violence.
Yeah.
The what? Oh, the bug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's all the movies in
The
Night Train were
violence,
jazzed
like
up with like.
this version had almost no violence.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you,
Yeah.
Mike. I like this now. I like this one a lot too, though, because it's like I love movies that are like, who was this for? Why did they make it? Did somebody at any point think this is our like? Did he think this is my path back to Hollywood, like this movie, or is this? But you could say the same thing about Cry Wilderness, which is fucking insane. Even more insane than this movie.
Is Faith Clift in that one?
Yes, I believe she is. Yeah,
But she's dubbed, right? By
yeah,
different
she's
actors?
dubbed, and also like it's a whole movie of like a kid that finds a medallion to call Bigfoot, and like they let the dad's like a wilderness expert, and he lets him keep raccoons in the sink, which no wilderness expert would let you do that. It's very like that's why I love it, because like it's like
Hopefully,
when
they
you watch it,
wouldn't.
you're like, this movie's not good, and then you realize, oh well, it's from the same people who made Night Train. You're like, yeah, I love this movie. Like it's like it like that. Now I understand why it is the way it is. Savage Journey is the same way. It's like they made a a biography of Brigham Young, but it's real weird too.
Wasn't it like in two versions? Like it was a longer version, and then they cut it down and they released it to TV or something.
Yeah, the long one's like almost, I think, 3 hours. It's on also. All of Philip Jordan's late movies are Mill Creek standouts. They're on like so many Mill Creek sets. That's how I judge if your movie is a success. Is it on a Mill Creek 50 pack? Then I'm gonna love it.
Well, because like one of them I think it was Horrible Horrors, and it was just all Crown International movies.
Oh,
I couldn't find it being. I couldn't find it anywhere being marketed with that other title, The Dark Side of Love.
Yeah,
Do either of you guys know where that comes
That's
from?
just something they called it during, like, it was the shooting title was Greta, and then it came out as Carnival of Fools and Death Wish Club. I think The Dark Side of Love. You know what it was somebody involved in the production said on like a commentary or in an interview or something that's what it was called, or that's what they were going to call it. And so I don't think there's ever been like a print struck with that as the title or anything. I think that was just like, in theory, that was just another one of its names. Did you see that newspaper article? Like in the Jordan Valley Sentinel, there's like a newspaper article about the making of this movie.
yeah.
They might have called it The Dark Side of Love or something.
There's the other name for it is Erskine Caldwell's Greta, which I've never seen it playing as either. Because
that was the on-screen title, though. On
because they claim it's based on the book, but it's super loose, super loose. The other thing,
because Ernestine, that book Greta, it's just about a guy who like marries a hooker, right?
Yeah. But the other weird thing about it is like a lot of people think that the older cuck guy in this, that he is Philip Jordan, because supposedly he was married to Simone Simon, the actress from Cat People, and like he treated the rest of his wives horribly after her, because that was the only woman he ever loved. And he would say things like one-sided love is the only emotion. That is right from him. He married his first 3 wives and supported them in a lifestyle none of them experienced before they met me, and that's all I had to offer them, he said. That's a direct quote from him. So I feel like all the weird things that happen in Night Train, like the more you read about him, like it feels like his idiosyncrasies, and now he's at the end of his movie making career, he's just going to kind of lay them bare. And that's why I like Greta, because this feels like definitely the old guy in this movie feels like him a lot.
Mm-hmm. I think Faith Clift was Philip Jordan's 4th wife.
It was definitely an interesting bunch of characters.
I asked this question too, and Mike asked in my review. Mike asked, "Why is Greta glad that Chopin's dead?
Oh yeah,
he's been dead a long time, right?
Like, I hate Chopin. I'm glad he's dead." And Youngmeyer just looks at her like, "Oh, you got an acid tongue, young lady. Hot take."
I also like that this like steals the ending from The Graduate, but like with kung fu, like
yeah,
man. We should all get into sleeping bags and have a wrecking ball swing at us at some point. Also,
Well, why was everybody
Oh, that
always
gave
at
me the creeps.
gunpoint when they did that? But then they would be there voluntarily. So
I love their names: Federico Labuse, Contessa Pacelli, and Prince Flabudo. It's almost like Mad Magazine names for these characters.
yeah, and that guy, the Russian guy or the Italian guy or whatever, he was dubbed in the Night Train version, but I didn't think he sounded that bad in this movie.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I like that they made a homemade electric chair. The Suicide Club really is like the most DIY. Like they should do a show or something. Do you know what I mean? Like they made this
innovative.
giant wrecking ball. They found a mutant bug. They Wally. They built their own electric chair. They can do it all. It's like you have a boom mic in front of you right now, but it's Wally's tail.
Custom extreme fetish gear.
Yeah. I said this movie is very David Lynch like without trying to be, because I don't know when it was made that we in 1984 we had yet established what a David Lynch movie was.
I don't think I mean, we had the Elephant Man and Dune and stuff, but I think Blue Velvet was the first David Lynch movie, because after that, Lost Highway and Mulholland Drive and Twin Peaks were all very Blue Velvet like.
Yeah. But this feels like it could. It's obviously not as well made as those films, but it feels like it could fit into that universe. Like you, I think you said when we were watching it, there's a lot of Blue Velvet in this, where it's like a young, maybe it's older than Kyle MacLachlan's character, but a kid who is innocent sees this girl and falls in love with her from just seeing her naked, and says, "I'm going to find her." And somehow finds her in Salt Lake City. That's my favorite thing you said about this movie, Mike. Like that, all this sin happens in Salt Lake City. This isn't like Body Double, where he's in Hollywood and can easily find Holly Body.
Yeah.
And there's no internet or cell phones. How do these kids do this detective work?
And she has a very diverse career. So she does like hardcore porn, or she's the girl chained to the wall in some like low budget horror movie. And she's playing the piano in like a club downtown.
She's also she also has another gender swapped identity that also plays piano, but is also maybe a gangster.
Right.
There's a lot if you're with Greta. She's also a mermaid. She's a lot to deal with. Like if you were friends with her, you could. It's the kind of, we all have like a friend where you're like, oh god, like I don't know why I just been friends with them so long and I just put up with it. And my wife has a few. My friend I was telling you guys about, that was my old roommate while we were watching this. Like he's definitely my Greta friend. Where when stuff happens to him, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, he's insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not friends with any Gretas right now, but I do follow some Gretas on social media sometimes, and I'm just just almost like a train wreck where I'm just like, oh, she met a new guy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're fighting.
My wife's one friend she's on social, and of course I follow her. I don't know why, but like she's like a design influencer, like someone that does her house, and I was always trying to get products to do stuff. And every time we talk to her, we see her, like she just tells us about all the collabs she's doing. And it's like never anything like, how are you doing? Let me tell you what I'm doing. And it's just like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't like your life is like very constricted to Instagram. Like and it's always drama, and it's always like, I can't believe these people are trying to destroy me. I'm like, cool.
Oh God.
Yeah. This is my whole week at work, though, Mike. This is all I get calls from people like, I don't understand why they despise me. And I'm like, nobody cares. Like, just fucking do your job, clock out. Everything's fine. But this is the advice I try to give the kids. Do
you work with a lot of Gen Zers?
Mm-hmm. My youngest team member is 22. My oldest one is 31.
Oh, dear.
But I would say the majority of my team is awesome. My immediate team.
Okay, because sometimes it's like I work with some young people, and it's like they're just constantly like, I'm like, hey, can you do this for me? Can't. PTSD.
Oh.
Or like, I'm going to go take a nap, or, I don't feel like doing that. Just like They just say no to everything.
We have a team that was doing that, and then there was a survey, and the survey numbers came back like really against them. So now we're in the midst of trying to repair this relationship. It's like I feel really triggered that you guys were very upset, and I'm like, okay, you know, and like my boss is like, why would they say all that stuff about him? I'm like, because they're just trying to be honest. I don't know.
What's interesting about the pervy neighbors?
The pervy neighbors were fascinating. They had technical equipment that enabled them to eavesdrop on the neighbors.
Yeah, and they were a late shoot. So the assistant editor who gave his interview about the making of this movie to Video Watchdog said that he joined the production late. And when he got there, they were starting to film and incorporate those pervy neighbors. Like they were watching the movie and they're like, you know, what's missing from this movie is comic relief. And so they shot all the pervy neighbor scenes at once and then just sprinkled them throughout the film.
There's moments in this movie that I'm trying to figure out, like whenever he's walking through that, going to see her in the basement of the theater, and they do the total dream sequence moment of sending a little person out for no reason.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's very okay.
Everyone that she like lived with down, that's what I said. You could tell that Philip Jordan was like born in the 20s or whatever, because like everyone downstairs is like, they're like gay or they're cross dressers or it's a little person or like some woman with like a butch haircut. And it's like, you could tell like, he's just like, she lives downstairs with all these queers.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, and nobody is just like a normal person that happens to be gay. No, they're all like out.
They're all like chomping gum and like leaning on the wall and like being all super catty when he comes down there and stuff.
Yeah. It's amazing. And then I like that he's like struggling to get down that hallway, and then the little person comes out in a towel and it's like, get out of my way. Like and Philip Jordan was like, perfect. My vision. You've made it happen.
And then I guess what happened,
I want to know
was
why
when they
so
were
many...
Go for it, Rip.
I want to know why so many of the characters ended up with strange Jewish sounding accents. There was the one guy with the crazy hair that was sticking up everywhere. He looked just like this old dude that used to run a bookstore in downtown Pittsburgh. It was right next to National Record Mart.
The guy in the movie, the mad scientist or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy was crazy. He looked like the weirdest Albert Einstein cosplay you'd ever seen. And the minute you walked in the door, he would turn around and look at you with his eyes wide, like he was terrified. And he'd be like, we're closing in 10 minutes. No matter what time of day it was, you would go in there and he would say, we're closing in 10 minutes. And that's exactly what that guy looked like.
Did you see his first line when he walks in? He walks into the room and he walks up to Meredith Hayes' character chained to the wall and he goes, hello, mister. Nice. Bring me the patient.
You're supposed to scream.
I think that's the era that what's his name grew up. Philip Jordan grew up, like all comedians were Borscht Belt or like Catskills comedians. So it's like, you know what's funny? Yiddish accents. And like, you know, and that's
why that guy next door is like, he broke his own record.
It's very like, it's very much like in a Disney movie when like they do they're in the wacky neighborhood and there's always one wacky neighbor that's like that. They're like, oi, I can't believe of this, you know?
Yeah.
A Henny Youngman character that shows up.
Yeah, take my wife or something, or Well, so that guy, the crazy haired guy from that movie, he played the doctor in the Scream Your Head Off Maryland Behind Bars thing, and he gets lobotomized, and then he's like coming after the lady towards the end of the movie, like, oh, we have to do brain surgery. I looked him up in the newspapers, and I guess he was just some old like British or some old like Jewish comedian who somehow was living in Salt Lake City for some reason.
It always blows my mind that like how did these people end up in these towns? You know, like what's his name? The Jerry Lewis analog from Bela Lugosi Meets a Brooklyn Gorilla ended up living in Pittsburgh and being an MC at strip clubs and doing stand up in Pittsburgh for years. And that was what he did. Meanwhile, his partner went off and made Massacre Mafia style. Like, how does this happen? And was the singing voice of Fred Flintstone. It's a weird world, guys. I also liked that the porn scene in this, like, in the one that was like the hilarious House of Frankenstein. Thanks, Alden. Like none of the porn scenes felt really porny. It was like what people that haven't watched hardcore porn thinks it looks like. It was like a sitcom version of a very special episode where we go to a porn set and we pull Dana Plato out before anything bad happens.
Well, remember that one of her just swinging on the swing?
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking that, you know what that reminds me of is when they were making this movie, they probably found that set already assembled, and they're like, "Hey, let's write in a scene where she's swinging on this," you know.
I'm shocked she wasn't playing volleyball topless or something. Like that's what was porn to Philip Jordan. He's like, oh, these fucking steamers, these nudie cuties, these smokers.
I wonder how old was John Carr? Was he also old?
Let me look him up on my magic box. John Carr. IMDb. I don't think that's the right one, Sam. No,
I know. I looked up one and it was like some 20-something. Okay.
He was very, very young.
Because I think he's dead, right?
Death Wish Club, John Carr. Okay, here, I got him. I got you, John Carr. He was born in... It doesn't even say on IMDb.
Yeah. But
he made his first movie in 1966.
Okay.
So I would imagine he did The Talisman in 1966.
So he's at least born in the 40s.
That's what I'm thinking. Like 40s or maybe even in the late 30s. He had a couple other movies that I haven't been able to find yet, like Too Bad About Jack, Fugitive Lovers, Buster Lad. So I'm going to hunt down some of his stuff. See if because I have Dead Girls No Tango, but it's one of those movies again where I've been saving it for just the right time to watch it. Did we lose Mike, Bill?
We did, yeah.
Man,
he'll be back.
I'll be back. I'm glad we watched this. I'm super excited that we got together and watched this. Hey.
I don't know what happened. I was looking at IMDb. That's what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It cripples your machine.
Okay.
Oh, John Carr. No relation to
You want to do your slideshow, Sam?
Yeah, let's do it. Mike, I put together some VHS covers to go through with you guys, which I thought would be fun. Cool. This Horror Express cover is insane. What movie are we looking at on the right? I don't know.
That's like the monster from Horror Express, right?
It's a like
kind of
like if you're like, hey, could we like reimagine him to be a little scarier?
Yeah. It's a little more ape-like in the movie.
Yeah.
And it also kind of disappears pretty soon. Like I remember in Horror Express, like doesn't he just possess other people mostly? And
yeah.
But
I like this one. I know Bill loves Horror Express, so I saw this cover and I was like, this is a good one.
Horror Express was something I used to watch a lot when I was a kid because they would always show it. Was the local TV channels would have this revolving thing where it's like every July they would show Asylum.
Yeah.
Or Horror Express or something, and so I'd end up seeing Horror Express a lot on TV as a kid, and like I loved the whole idea of like looking at the eyeball and seeing.
I was just going to bring it up. That's the best part of the movie.
Every time it was on TV, I would be right there. Even if it was on at 3 a.m.
Yeah, this is a Bill favorite. All right.
What?
You know what movie
What's
this
Larva?
is? It's made by Lewis Coates because look at that music by Goblin.
Oh God, yeah. So it's Contamination.
Yeah, but there's no larva in Contamination.
And they also and Paragon Video put out a Contamination of their own. So yeah.
I saw this cover and I was like, holy shit. Like, because I couldn't figure out what it was, and then I saw Ian McCulloch, and I was like, "Oh yeah," and then I saw the producer is below Lewis Coates, which is covered up by the stickers, but yeah.
But it doesn't have any larvae; it just has eggs that go meow, meow.
Yeah, but this is a pretty wild cover, so I like this one a lot.
Eine unheimlich Geisternacht.
Now you can tell what this is from the left side. obviously.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Midnight Hour.
Yeah, but that picture to the right is crazy, and that does not happen. Yeah, in the Midnight Hour.
I mean, just that werewolf who's like standing on top of the mausoleum, going like,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's an Enzio Scioti illustration or someone that paints like him. But this makes the movie look way more intense.
I like how it's like uncut, and it's like, well, it was a TV movie, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they left that Smith song in,
right.
Yeah. Also, if you look on the right, it says also includes a Michael Jackson video, the video for Thriller. They threw the video from Thriller onto this.
Oh my god!
Right?
How is that even possible?
Because in Europe they just would, we weren't monitoring.
Yeah,
that's how like Italians would just like lift things wholesale for like their movies.
It's just what, and also like I like that it's hidden in the body copy. That seems like a selling point. Like, hey, by the way, you also get Thriller, and I agree with Dave. This looks like Fluffy from Creepshow, kind of. He's coming out of the crate.
No, it doesn't say that Michael Jackson's Thriller is on there, Sam. It says that it features special effects from Charles Hughes, who did the special effects in Michael Jackson's Thriller video.
Okay. Thanks, Bill.
It was very Thriller.
I like thinking that Thriller was on there better.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking too, because I remember when she does that song "Get Dead," and I was like, oh, that was just them trying to have their own little Thriller moment.
Oh yeah. I love this movie though, and we're starting to get a lot of TV movies coming out from Kino, so this is one I hope that they figure out how to get.
It's got a bummer ending though, doesn't it?
Oh, totally does. Yeah. One of my friends from my hometown sent me a message and it was like, that doesn't watch many horror movies, and I'm like, I've been trying to figure out this movie. There's like a Letterman's jacket left on a grave, and I'm like, oh yeah, Midnight Hour. And he's like, I've been looking for that movie for 30 years. Why did I never ask you? And I was like, you should ask me 30 years ago. Yeah.
Silly.
Yeah. Come on. All right. Look at this.
I like this one.
Island of Mutations. Right? Isle of the Fishmen, or, this is the British Vipco one of it. But I love Isle of the Mutations is a weird name. You will believe you can see a man turned inside out. I like that they have that one just kind of lounging in the circle.
Oh, yeah.
It's not terrifying. Like, nothing's... Hi, guys. There's like, in the back cover only has like one really disgusting picture, but everything else is kind of cool. And that picture of her is just like, hey, guys, how you doing? They're just meeting. I don't know. And also, like, why does this have bamboo all over? Like, bamboo curtains. Or like a tablecloth.
I know, yeah.
Horror Exotica.
Yeah, I had this tablecloth. Like, you know what I mean? Like those like ones you buy at IKEA. I had that. Davey, I have not seen the new Frankenstein's Bloody Terror yet. Anyways, I like the look of this one. I also like how they frosted the spine. Just make it a little classier. There's a lot of design work.
That might just be sun bleached.
Yeah, exactly. Bill, this one, I love this one because it's like somebody's kid at LBC. Like, my son can draw. Don't open the window.
Look, there's blood coming from under the window, or maybe that was just.
And also, it's like inside the grout. Like, you got to clean that grout because it's all over the window. It's like on the top. It's like kind of
that's a project. Get the pressure washer.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do something. I like that some of it is like professional type, and some of it's like prison tattoo type. Like, if you told me that this was somebody's prison tattoo and don't open the window, I would believe you.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Look how you can see the marker strokes.
Do you like that they tampered with nature? Now they must pay the price. And then they have to keep repeating to yourself, it's only a movie. Like, on the right, but it's like kind of very like matter of fact. And the price.
But remember, whatever's out there will wait.
It's like very much someone just like said that calm. But yeah, this is a very outsider art version of Don't Open the Window. Like, I love it.
I like
I'm mesmerized by this.
Yeah.
Whatever's out there? Like, now, what is this, Day of the Animals?
No. Don't open the window.
Yeah. No, what's the one? What was Something is out there, right?
Yeah.
That's what they
Something is out there. Yeah. This is Let Sleeping Corpses Lie.
Right.
I knew you would love this, Bill, because it's kind of like somebody's like 10th grade project. They got to do a painting, And they said, I'm going to paint that open the window. And someone was like, you know what? We'll use that on our VHS cover. This was like they had a contest. Like the winner gets to paint the cover. And some like 13-year-old Jimmy from Monongahela gets to paint the cover. There's even put an R on it. It's not the
This
right
looks
font.
like the old casement window at my old house on North Taylor Street.
Yeah, it does. Oh my God, yeah.
And that thing was I did not open the window because it always came off the track.
Yeah, I love this. Oh, anyways,
Here's some girdler.
I picked this Grizzly because let's take a look at the right side. Grizzly looks cute. Like nothing about him looks like the poster for Grizzly with the Neil Adams art is amazing, right? Like you have that, you can use it. It's terrifying. Now let's use this cute little picture of Grizzly.
Who's that scarecrow face below?
I don't know.
That's Richard Jekyll when he's buried in the dirt, and then the grizzly wakes him up again and eats him. You know what this grizzly looks like is Dee Wallace at the end of The Howling when she turns into a werewolf.
Oh my God, yeah. It is. I love this cover because it's like this feels like you could put this in the family section and nobody might notice.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's like the Fabulous Dobermans or something.
Yeah, I put it next to General Ben. I'm like, oh, Grizzly, he's such a nice guy. He saves this guy. He saves Richard Jekyll and Andrew Prine. But yeah, not really.
Is that a disintegrated victim? It's like she's missing a bunch of flesh around her eye. Her eye socket is visible.
Yeah, I don't know. I also like
the girl who gets killed in the cabin, right?
Yeah.
That guy on the top left.
That was scary.
The guy in the top left is coming so hard, blood's coming out of his mouth. He's like, whoa. Yeah.
I'm glad you said it.
Someone has to, right? Also, spoiler for the ending of the movie. Bill, this Deadly Spawn cover is beautiful. This is like almost like an art piece.
Yeah. I can't argue.
I loved everything about. I love the blood splatters on the back. I love the placement of the boxes on the back and how it says Deadly Spawn right in the middle. Just everything about this is beautiful.
And then it's like taking over the world.
Yeah, it's like kind of like Independence Day version. But yeah, I love this cover. It's just it makes me feel good.
It reminds me of the ending of the movie where the giant spawn pops out of the earth, except now it's like inside the globe.
Oh, he's
taking everything from the inside out. And then now what? It's fucked now.
Yeah.
It's going to have to drift and hope it hits another planet like the Body Snatchers.
Oh, Deadly Spawn. Bill, I put this on just to trigger you. I put this on.
It's beautiful.
What is that picture? I guess it's someone's eyes, but if I squint, I'm like, those are scarred up titties. But no, it's like somebody's eyes with glasses on the other side of the box.
Scarred up titties.
But God, just seeing this cover upsets me. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I'm like instantly triggered by this cover.
Take me down to the Paradise City with the ashes face and the scarred up titties.
Why won't you please take me home? There will be no place to hide from a thief in the night. Oh.
Was that the organization of the Antichrist, Unite?
Yeah, Unite.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
we watched this in our church.
Oh, I mean, they had tent showings of this in my town probably this weekend. Like, this is like this played in Elwood City a lot.
There will be no place to hide. I tried to hide, but I couldn't.
Between this and Jack Chick Tracks at the Hosses, this is my child. This is literally like 1984 to 1987. This movie. Oh, we got.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, look at that. I love the right side because it's kind of like, is this a TV movie Dead of Night? Nope, it's not. It's Death Train, right on the left. So yeah, wonderful. I love the airbrush nature of the one on the right. It's like the can you get me a Death Dream T-shirt at the carnival? Sure.
He kind of looks like David Lynch.
He does, yeah. Or Uncle Spooky, young Uncle Spooky. This is his graduation picture.
I love the screaming woman on the other side, on the left side.
Oh, it's so good.
That poor girl. She sees like her boyfriend run over with a car. Her best friend's dead. Her brother killed them.
The back cover really gives away everything. the build to this, you're like, yeah, let's just show the last scene in pictures. Japanese are like, cut to the chase, cut to the fucking chase.
Portland budget video.
Yeah, I think I did pick this for you. Also, because it had Vicky Volante in it. Also, I don't know what the fuck's happening in this ad. But, yeah, the teeth are why I picked it for you, because they were very, what do you call it? Like that one Spanish movie we watched, Night of the Sorcerer's teeth. And like, what fucking movie is this that has all this? Like, it's a
this
parody.
Is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Right? Like, there's a spaceship flying. There's dinosaurs fighting. There's a woman in a very short bikini.
Raquel Welchett in a bikini.
Yeah, and then you have like fake vampire teeth, big, and then like a two-headed detective that looks kind of boring. And then on the left, it's like Your Hunter from the Future when he's old with teeth, and Kala from that. Like,
it's McCready with vampire teeth.
Oh my god, it is. And also he has like a bone necklace. Like, it was like, I can't imagine I've art directed people. I'm like, you know what this needs? Let's give him like a Hawaiian necklace that would fuck up Greg Brady, and teeth, like a puka shell necklace and teeth. And could we give everybody the worst teeth? I would change this so that the detective guy had teeth too.
I am fucking.
Well, I was so happy when I saw this cover. I was like, especially like you could tell someone got white out and just painted the teeth on the left. They just want a little dabble, do you? They just dabbed in the teeth on the left. Yeah, you imagine you fly to the Vampire Men of the Lost Planet and you're like, oh fuck, the teeth look so
everyone
bad.
has these teeth here.
Yeah, Tracy, you're right. This movie has everything. Like, it really has everything you want in a movie. It's got sex, dinosaurs, boring white guys, fake teeth, John Carradine, Vicky Volante. And now I got to watch this movie. It can't live up to this cover. Portland, Mike, you have to find out what else Portland budget video put out, because I love that there was a label.
I wonder if they were in Maine or Oregon.
Oh my god. I'll do some research. I love this cover is amazing though, Bill. I looked at this for 20 minutes today, and I was like, should I put this in? I'm like, yeah, Bill's gonna love it. The teeth did it for me.
I'm speechless. I have to move on, or I'll look at it all night.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
We're back to the beginning. Okay, here we go.
None of this happens in this movie. This is like a doll's cover. This is curtains.
Look, they used that still that shows the original ending of the movie. That's not in the movie.
Yeah. Amazing, right? Also, do you like that they tried to explain why it's called curtains a couple times? Like, behind every curtain, something is waiting, something is watching. Then 6 beautiful girls, when the curtains fall, 5 will be dead. Like, oh, okay, curtains. There's a lot in this ad. Like, yeah, like maybe let's show the ice skate scene. Nah, let's have a little doll in a weird airbrushed, again, prison art here. I love this.
I like that picture of the guy talking to the
to the skate. Also, I like that the eye of the weird monster like changes color on the spine, and like it's kind of like the design carries through the back. And he's also opening the curtains, but he's doing it with like the stranger hand. Like, that's not how your hand would look coming out of there. Oh,
let's not get technical.
What a weird tableau you've made in this.
This is beautiful. I really like it.
Yeah, I really do like it.
And
nothing's gonna beat that
from a scene that's not in the movie.
No, and nothing's gonna beat that Massage Parlor Murders one I found for you, Bill. But Bellamy, but you know, maybe someday.
I ordered it.
I can't wait to see that. I think that's going to bring you good luck
on eBay.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so too. These have always brought me luck. I love this one.
Oh, right? They shot a new cover for Squirm. And like, there's not pictures from Squirm. I love the picture on the left of just the hand. This whole thing is like a very shower-inspired Squirm. There's other stuff that happens in Squirm.
But
Right?
she has not realized yet that the worms are burrowing inside her skin. She doesn't know yet.
No,
You know, she looks like Sandra Bernhard.
she does. That's probably why I'm attracted to her. Yeah.
I was thinking Deborah Winger.
Oh yeah, yeah. An
Like
officer
when
and
she
a
was
squirm.
on Wonder Woman. No, when she was on Wonder Woman,
Oh, yeah.
she was like.
I like that
really
they lowered the boom mic that is the shower. Like, right? Like, how does that shower work? The shower is huge, and it just hangs right in the center of it. Like, what?
Oh yeah, it's coming from above.
Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, something's going on with that shower. I didn't notice that a worm's in my face."
Right.
I love that they shot this. That this was like also the squirm type is shitty to the left. It's good. This would make me rent this at Astrovision.
The bait worms
It
are
does
on the
look like
move.
the Porky's cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good one. This is another one. Orion like did a whole thing. They're like, this doesn't happen in the movie. Maybe some of the ants are off scale.
Pam
cares?
Shoup. It could have happened to her in the movie.
It could. H.G. Wells' greatest adventure story. I don't know about that.
Oh, Pamela Susan Shoup is in Empire of the Ants.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
know.
Look, there's her name, just Pamela
so-
Shoup.
Family killer Albert Salmi, too. Yeah. They're all in it. Joan
And
Collins.
Joan Collins.
Yeah. I love the orange Orion logo on this. That the Empire of the Ants looks kind of like Planet of the Apes. There's a lot. The VHS being in orange. The cover. There's so much in this. This cover is like, God, graphic design should have stopped in the 80s. This is like the height of graphic design. I got so excited about this one too, Bill. I was like I like that they're like, hey, we're gonna airbrush some ants on your face. So can you like act like the ants are crawling out of your eyes? And she just did a couple poses and they're cool. Let's unbury her from the sand now.
The ant on the left looks like it's pleading for something.
Father, may I please have some eye? You can't have eye until you finish your meat. Okay. They're British.
Please
ants.
understand.
Please understand.
This is just what we're programmed to do. This is what happens when we become giant.
Oh. How about this Kingdom of the Spiders? What the fuck's going on with this? This again nothing this exciting happens in this movie.
For when I was a kid, I remember for whatever reason I had this friend who would only describe movies by like the last thing that happened in the movie. And I was like, what is Kingdom of the Spiders about? And he's like, oh, it's about this town and spiders build webs all over the houses. So if anybody was to walk out of their house, they'd get eaten by spiders. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. And then it's like, what, the last shot of the movie?
I like that this guy he's kind of like hasn't noticed yet. You know what I mean? He's like, what?
Like the
Something on
squirm
my
chick.
Yeah, he's like, is something on my face? Is something on my shoulder? Meanwhile, my whole city's on fire. My city, this is like a Pretender song. My city is... Anyway.
The spiders, that guy who did the illustration on the back is really bad at drawing spiders.
Oh, horrible. Yeah. They're like, they have 8 legs. And he's like, oh.
They look like those spiders from the Beyond.
Yes.
Like it's all set up like it's just like a fake insect. Like it doesn't look very spidery.
The photos they picked are all bad. Like I don't know if that's supposed to be Shatner on the right. I don't know who it's supposed to be, but it's weird. Anyway, no one's ever seen a spider before that did this. They knew spiders kind of looked like this, but yeah. There was not yet.
It looks like they're drawing mites.
Yeah. I do like that the one on the right, on the one's face looks like it's fucking his face, doesn't it? Like, it's just like, is it eating it? No, it's fucking his face. Like, oh, yeah. Kingdom of the Face fucking spiders.
Well, you know what's funny is Russell Crowe did an interview where he said that he worked with a tarantula in a movie that he was in, and the tarantula like was on his face and like moving around, and then the trainer said that it was mating with his face.
Oh man!
So Russell Crowe has been fucked on the face by a tarantula before.
Oh, maybe that's him posing for this.
Right?
See, it can happen.
Yeah.
You scoff.
Yeah.
This is the limit.
But okay, like this is what I hate about fonts, right? Like, don't use those capital letters. Like, it's horrible. You can't even read it. There's so much copy. Also, is that the sister of the hand from People Toys? Or I mean, we've seen this hand show up in other posters before. I don't want to be born. I think
I don't want to be born.
Yeah, it's the I don't want to be born, but also it's like, take the I don't want to be born hand, okay, and give it a nice ass. Like, this is disturbing. Like, it's just so bad, and for such a perfect movie, and like, you know what would sell Bird the Crystal Plumage? A girl's ass coming out of a wrist.
Well, what's so funny is that in America, that movie was like PG rated, but in England, it's rated like their version of an R, and it's advertised with a woman's ass. Like, they're trying to make it seem so much more salacious than it really is.
Yeah. I had to show this because I like that Magnum, a porn label, put this out, Magnum Entertainment, but also amazing.
I remember this cover. I saw this was at a bunch of video stores.
Tons of it in my neighborhood. Yeah. Everyone had this one. All right. Host has left the broadcast. Host has joined.
He did?
He's back. I think he's back. Guess who's back? Bill is back.
Because he controls the pictures, right?
Yes, he does. There he is. Hey, Bill. Hey. All right.
We're looking at Poor White Trash 2 right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
AK Swamp Thing 3.
Did you talk about it, or should I move on?
We talked about it. Yeah, you can move on.
Didn't you guys just show this movie, or
no?
It's going to play at the drive-in.
Oh, that's right.
I wish we could show this movie, but I definitely wouldn't show this movie now.
Yeah, we've learned our lesson.
Why? What happened in it?
Just because the new Grindhouse releasing one's coming out.
Yeah, we tried to do that with Death Game because it was streaming on Tubi, and I figured if that was okay.
Oh, and then it disappeared like the day before you were.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I told Bob Morosky that we were doing it, and he was like, "Oh, thank you for letting me know." And he went and removed it.
Yeah.
I get it. What is? Oh, this is. Wait a minute.
I put in the file name what it is.
Is this that like shot on video movie with Tom Savini from the 80s?
It's the cover of it.
Okay.
But this is the Premonition from 1973. The European release, the Impure. But I like that they took the Ripper cover of Tom Savini, and then they said, what if it had spiders in the eyes?
If it had spiders on, like, the dad from Father's Day and Creepshow, or right?
Yeah. Also, like, what if the photos on the left were nearly imperceptible of what they are?
Yeah. Is that that's the movie about like a carnival, right?
Yeah,
like a traveling carnival, and yeah.
It's on one of the American Horror Arrow sets.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It is. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. I love the design of this, but then you're like, wait a second. Why of all people, like, no one knows who Tom. Also, it looks very Creepshow.
Yeah, that's like, the corpse from the grave.
Yeah. This is a very...
I want my cake. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and they're like, hey, throw Tom Savini's face on there, too. It's very strange. But hey, they did it,
Hots 3.
Yeah.
These Hots are Hots 2?
Yeah.
There's no Hots 2. This is Return of the Cheerleaders.
Yeah, and there was one that was called Hots 2, and it had Colleen Camp in it, and I don't remember what real movie it was, but it wasn't a Hots.
Yeah, this is the only reason I could figure this out is because David Hasselhoff from Knight Rider, he's in Return of the Cheerleaders. It's one of his first movies, and Richard Lerner produced and directed it. So I love I picked this because I know you love Hots, Mike, but also I love the girl throwing her fist in the air triumphantly as an explosion happens behind her. None of this happens in the movie. Nobody. This looks like a Mad Max movie. Also, it looks like it's just crazy.
And also, she's like, what is she, like some fake Jill Lansing or something? Like,
yeah, and I like watch out their back. Who are they? They're not even the same characters. It's a really hot and cheeky look at the antics of a gorgeous high school girls.
It's funny to think that at one point HOTS was sort of like Zombie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Zombie 6, Zombie 7.
That's
like
why I
Hot
picked this
3.
for you, because I know you like HOTS, but the fact that someone in Europe was like, in England was like, you know what, HOTS will sell.
Yeah,
This
like that
movie from
HOTS
19
was so marketable that they were just renaming any movie they could and pretending it was a sequel to HOTS.
I agree with Alden. Also, Christine is on the cover. Yeah, Rainbow Smith is in this, and she was pregnant while this movie was being made. So it's a storyline within the movie that she's pregnant. Yeah, this looks like the post. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, a lot of airbrushing. It's a weird cover. I love it. So this next
back.
I love this cover because it looks very Enzo Sciotti, post-apocalyptic Linda Blair. I love this cover. This doesn't really tell you what the movie's about. But whatever, right? You're going to rent it. Fuck it. You're out $2 tops, right?
I think it's worth it. I think Savage Streets, I can't imagine anybody being disappointed by this movie.
No, I think it's, I don't want to say it's a perfect movie, but I'm going to say it's a perfect movie.
If you don't like Savage Streets, you better be double jointed.
Oh my God. I don't want anybody that doesn't like Savage Streets maybe shouldn't. And also the Medusa home video logo. Wonderful. But like, I love everything about this cover. I love that.
Oh, sorry. I went too fast.
That they gave Linda Blair like very much like a Thunderdome look. I love the yellow type around the photos. Like there's a lot here. All right. That's all. I got a lot to say, but that's it. Linda Blair is the Terminator, Tracy. You're right. This is Extraterrestrial Visitors, which Severin put out. This movie is a family movie with murders in it, but it's a family E.T. ripoff. These pictures in here, none of this happens. But I like men were not ready to meet these extraterrestrial visitors.
Was this directed by Juan Piquer Simon or something?
It sure is, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's great. The alien's name is Trumpy in it.
Trumpy?
Yeah, and I also like that the planet, the thumbnails are kind of fucking up Jupiter. Like, what is going on there?
Yeah, why are they like stabbing the planet and making it bleed?
And I like that she's like, I have had enough of these extraterrestrial visitors. She's not afraid as much as she's just like sick of it.
She's just so sick of them. She's like, go, God damn it, you again.
Go back to your homes, extraterrestrial visitors.
Go home, please. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Why me? Why now? This is also, I think this is up on top. Something channel, network channel, which is the same thing twice. God, English is a weird language. Anyway, yeah. I love that cover. Yeah. She does look like Laura Dern. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, she looks like Laura Dern.
These bitches will cut you to pieces.
Yeah. Wow. This is Switchblade Sisters, which is a female empowerment movie. This cover, not also, the Switchblade Sisters are not Asian. This illustration.
They're Blasian.
They're Blasian. Also, like they look. They might be Thai lady boys. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
that's not what this movie is.
This is not what this movie is. They don't have whips. They do have switchblades, yes, but that other girl looks like she has a gun. They're also on a roof, like overlooking a city where Night of the Comet's landing behind them. Like, this is not. Yeah. A lot of
I kind of want that movie now.
I want whatever this movie is. It's the Hong Kong it's the Gordon Lau, or what do you call it, Godfrey Ho remake of Switchblade Sisters that he combined with like 3 other movies and a Garfield phone.
And you know what these girls remind me of is Ilsa's henchwomen from that Oil Sheiks.
Yeah. And not one of them has tits that look right. All of them have different tit problems. Like the top one
pointing down, pointing up.
Yeah, and the one on the right, she's like, mine. It's like Goldilocks tits. It's like just right, too tiny, too lumpy, just right.
They're Madonna-esque. It's kind of like the conical.
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
The
And
second
also,
one, anyway.
yeah, it's all weird. Also, the other one is like just taking off her jacket on the bottom one on the left.
And she's holding her jacket.
She's like, "Why is she holding your jacket? You got a knife in your hand. Like, just get it going."
She's like, does anyone have a hanger?
Yeah.
The one holding the whip has definitely been to see Eve Arden.
Oh yeah, yeah. The top one's like, "Am I here for the Filipino Rambo ripoff? No, you're here for Switchblade Sisters." Oh look, well I'm here now. But
Yeah. What do you want?
what do you want? I mean, let's do it. Take. Okay, great. Move on to the next movie. That's what they said.
Oh my God, Sam, you should remind me to show you the British VHS cover for See China and Die with Esther Roll.
Oh,
They make it look like they have pictures on the back of like people karate chopping each other. Like they sell it like it's a blaxploitation movie, and it's just like a TV movie, like a Murder, She Wrote with Esther Roll.
I love that movie though. I wish it had been a series.
Yeah.
Space Vampires, a Wizard video release. This is not Life Force, even though that the original title. Do you guys know what movie this was?
Yeah, I've been trying to think ever since it popped up.
Again, it's a horribly painted cover. It's just like, what's she doing? She's like lounging with the space vampire. She's like, let me lay back and watch a little bit of TV. Let me binge this. But
is it a full moon movie or like a Jerry Gross movie? Like what else?
No, it's a very well known, and it's also not of the air. It's about 10 or 15 years old from when this was released on VHS.
Okay, what is it?
It's on the next slide. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Astro Zombies.
Astro Zombies. Yeah. How about that?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Could you imagine renting that and getting Astro Zombies?
Yeah. And like Astro Zombies was how old by this point, right? It was probably, it's 82, so probably like, what, like 13, 14, 15 years old?
Yeah.
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 Easily.
So, yeah. I loved that this happened. And a lot of the Wizard video releases are like this. Where it's just like, ooh, what are you guys thinking? Is she in an ashtray? Yeah, I agree with you, Alden. She's in an ashtray. Some great guesses. Breeders, Evil in the Night. Those are some good guesses for what it is. But
I know this one. This is absurd.
Yeah, you're right.
And nothing like that happens in the movie. Isn't that image actually from like Burial Ground or something? That
I think it is.
Zombie on the left.
Yeah. The priest in the middle. That's the only thing that this movie has. And the funny thing is that George Eastman doesn't even have the same kind of rotten face that he has in Anthropophagus. He just looks like a normal person in this. So he doesn't have any zombie look or anything. Do you guys like absurd?
Well, Sam worships absurd.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
I like George
Sam,
Eastman.
we can't hear you.
Oh no.
Your microphone stopped working or something.
He's coming back.
I wondered why he wasn't commenting on Monster Hunter.
I know. It's like all of a sudden the cat has his tongue. He's just like,
Sam, can you read us?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I had to restart. Anyway, yeah, Monster Hunter.
yeah, I like it. It's I like Anthropophagus. Well, you know what? I think we were talking about this. I like the Grim Reaper the best.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's shorter and has better music. And then Anthropophagus. And I like Absurd. Absurd is just, it's kind of like Manhattan Baby in that it's like just really weird and long and trying really hard to pretend to be American and failing miserably at it. And I like George Eastman, of course, I love.
These are all things that I love, Mike. So, yeah.
I want this movie.
Yeah, I want whatever this is.
It always takes me a while to get on board because I think I told you guys, like, when I first saw Burial Ground, I hated it because I wanted it to be like Return of the Living Dead or Night of the Creeps or, I wanted like, Midnight Hour, like American zombie action. And then it turned out to be this really weird, like old, European horror movie, and then that's why I ended up loving it as much as I did.
Yeah, that was actually released in the U.S. in like 1985 or 1986.
Yeah, it was at the video store, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be some hip new American. It's going to be like Return of the Living Dead." Like, nope.
I mean, movies had come pretty far since the time Burial Ground was made, especially since Burial Ground, it's like a lot of monster masks. The makeup is atmospheric, but not
oatmeal.
Yeah.
Well, we were going through a lot of cultural changes at that point. Like now, if we watched a movie from 2018, we wouldn't be like, "Oh, that's so old."
Sure,
unless we saw like a cell phone in it or something. But like when in 1985, Burial Ground felt like it was 20 years old, and it was what 5 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's pretty.
Yeah.
God.
I think I'm behind you guys a little bit because I'm not getting the screens. But is this the female vampire? That's the Absurd one. That's the I just got it up. That's the soundtrack cover for Absurd. I love that his guts spell the name of the movie. Or is that his penis? We'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, no comment.
It's guts.
It's guts. All right.
Is this People Toys?
Which one is up?
Horrible House on the Hill?
Tantrums. I can tell by the characters that it's
This is People Toys, Horrible House on the Hill. But I thought that this I love this cover because it's very much like the comic book adaptation of it.
Yeah, that's
why was it so hard? Why was it so hard for them to brand this movie? Like it has like 3 different names, 3 or 4 different names, 3 or 4 totally different advertising campaigns.
Yeah, it's weird. And this cover like is,
oh no!
Did we lose Sam again?
No. Yes, we did.
Yeah, I think his audio popped out again.
He must have IMDb up or something.
This almost looks like a coloring book. A graphic novel or something.
That's what I was thinking, like graphic novel.
You don't still have IMDb open, do you, Sam?
No, I don't have anything else open. I think I just need to restart my machine. But we'll just get to the end of the show.
We're almost there.
Yeah, we'll limp across the finish line. I like this Death Curse Part 2 poster that's coming up, by the way. I don't know what's on screen right now.
They thought it was a joke. Well, it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. See, like, who thought it was a joke? Like, Tartu's a fucking joke. They thought it was a joke. And then they, like, let's show the monster on the cover. Fuck it. We don't need a reveal.
Tartu don't play.
Tartu ain't going to do that. So, yeah. There you go, Tartu.
What's this? The Screaming Dead.
That is a guess what it is because I have it in the next slide of what it is of the Screaming Dead. That cover is pretty wild. It's like this feels like something to be on the back of a Burnout's jacket, doesn't it?
Is this like one of the many variations of Virgin Among the Living Dead?
Close. This is a Wizard Video release, but yeah, this is like van art. This would definitely be on a van.
Should I go to the next one? Should I reveal it?
Yeah, go to the next one. Yeah. Right?
What? Wait a minute. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. How about that?
That's a
Dracula
mess.
versus Frankenstein. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't like Wizard Video was like, Dracula versus Frankenstein doesn't feel marketable enough. What if we call it the Screaming Dead?
The Screaming Dead.
Which says nothing. Dracula versus Frankenstein says, I'm going to get some shit.
That's what they renamed Messiah of Evil when they got a court order from Rubinstein and Romero. The Revenge of the Screaming Dead.
I just don't get it. But what do you know?
Erotic-Kill.
Erotic-Kill, do you know what that is?
Yeah, I remember. This is like a alternate cut of the Exorcismo.
No, but close.
No.
The female vampire, Jess
Okay.
Franco.
Okay.
Because Lena's right there on the cover. There she is. Oh, Lena.
Well, that was really fun, Sam.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked it. I wish my internet had been there, but I found some fun covers this week. I thought you guys would enjoy it.
Yeah, now I know why that
So
they
what
were
else
so.
should we talk about before we sign off for the night?
Let's talk about. Well, here's the thing: is like when looking at those covers, they were all from
ahead.
England. I can totally understand why the video nasties was a thing, because they really made their covers so exploitative that if you didn't know what the movies were, you would be sure that all manner of hell and violence and rape and torture and murder was going to be on those tapes. And they're just like little PG rated movies, you know?
Oh, Sam vanished for a second. He'll be back.
I thought Sam got his internet fixed.
I did. I'm back. Hey, I didn't get the chance to show you guys what I got in the mail this week, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Cool stuff. I got.
You're on the spot now.
Yeah, I'm backwards, so that really helps, right? Hold on, let me flip. There we go. The Life of Chuck.
Oh, is that out already?
Yeah, I just got it. It's a little Steve King. Yeah, a lot of these came from. I have a new source from Alliance Entertainment, so they're sending me a lot of different labels. Also got Bride Hard, which I have not seen yet, and they sent me this. I think this is the most hilarious thing. The second most hilarious thing I got in the mail this week. Paw Patrol. Sure, I'll review that. That's cool. Most hilarious thing I got in the mail this week is for Bill. Look at that Spider Baby, the new one.
Oh, that it is Peter Stickles in that?
Doesn't say, but Brink Stevens is.
Okay.
And Jack Hill's listed as an executive producer, which is interesting.
I mean, they called him. Jack Hill sent an email to the director giving him his blessing, and that he's like, "Can I make you an executive producer?"
Flaming Brothers.
Jack Hill approached us about making a remake of Spider Baby.
And then I got from Radiance, Los Golfos, and The Betrayal. And I want to show you guys, I'm super excited about this. I got a shirt in the mail from The Song of the Sword from the movie that I helped out with in Kansas. They sent me a shirt. And look at this, Bill. This is super exciting. They did a limited edition DVD of the new version of it, and it has a bonus section with my intro for the movie and the with and without crowd audio watching it. So it's got the original version of the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, the original version of the movie, and then the new cut down version of the movie, as well as the VHS dub with VHS quality, a panel discussion about the movie, the new trailer, and just different clips of the audience screening from a couple weeks ago. So really fun that they did this set and sent it to me. Just got it in the mail
deluxe.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I was really happy to be part of that movie. There aren't many shot on video sword and sorcery movies. So yeah, pretty cool. So thanks for going through all the VHS stuff with me, guys. If you're cool with that, Bill, I'll bring a couple of those back next episode. And try to find some other stuff to
of course,
be as exciting as that. I found a couple like really goofy ones, and I was like, that's too far. Like, I was going to show you guys the Angela Lansbury workout video cover, which is one of my favorite things ever. That video is insane. There's one part where she gets in a bathtub and talks about how older women need to understand their bodies and feel themselves. And it's
yeah. I've seen that. It's kind of
it's weird.
Yeah.
Not weird. I mean, I get it. Yes, we do have to explore our bodies, but like, I don't want to watch Angela Lansbury touch herself. Like, it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
And it's also very dated. You know, that's like people like my grandmother's generation was like, "What's an orgasm?
Yeah.
This is for making baby." You know, like, "Oh, you can have fun with this." I thought it was just for babies to come out of. Nowadays, I think people probably know their bodies by the time they're 50 something.
Well, I remember in high school, one girl was reading.
Hopefully.
They would always do those moments where everybody had to read out of the textbook, and she was like said organism, but she said orgasm, and I was the only person that laughed. And of course, the teacher was the adult, and she was like, and I was like, that's funny that she said orgasm, said organism. She's like, none of the other kids in this class know what that word means, and like, and they never shall find out. I'm the 14-year-old pervert, and it never changed. Such is life.
But you're affable.
I'm an affable pervert. That made me feel so good when they wrote that. When Greenhouse Racing wrote that, I said, they get me. They know what I'm about. An affable, happy pervert. I love spreading the joy of these movies. I'm so glad we watched these two movies. Next week's two movies, Insane, Witchcraft 70, the American version of White Angel, Black Angel. Bob Kreese said, this movie isn't scummy enough. What can I do to help? Did a lot. And then we got Encounter with the Unknown, which is great. I would say Encounter with the Unknown has one of the scariest parts in any movie, Bill. It's actually pretty terrifying. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I think there's a couple really scary things in Encounter with the Unknown, even though the movie itself is something else.
Yeah, and also directed by the creator of Designing Women. How about that for weirdness?
He's still finding his footing.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys should watch on the show. You should watch Cataclysm sometime.
Oh, well, next time you need to come back and we'll do Cataclysm,
because there's a really good version of it on YouTube now, and also on Tubi they have a pretty good version. So it's now watchable. Before it was always so sketchy on YouTube, and there was so many bad prints that I was just like, do a Cataclysm night at some point.
We'll come back.
Let's do it.
Come back and do Cataclysm, and we'll try to think of maybe that and Crazy Fat Ethel is a good Mike Justice double feature.
Oh, we watched that already.
Oh, did we? Oh,
yeah.
But did we watch Crazy Fat Ethel too?
No, and we never will. There's certain movies like that I've said like I will boycott if we watch them, like Manhattan Baby.
We're doing. Did you see the Manhattan Baby poster I got for my birthday? We're going to do it.
Manhattan Baby. My favorite part of Manhattan Baby is the babysitter being scared of the mask, and she's like,
You like that her name is Jamie Lee? Because I think that's the funniest part of it.
Yeah. You know what you should watch on the show? I don't know if it's watchable anywhere, but the minute it's watchable, you guys should do it on the show. Is Monstrosity, the Andy Milligan movie?
That is a good call too.
Yeah.
Also, as I told you about my Murder She Wrote watches, Juliet Mills was on a Murder She Wrote, and Becca.
I'll be using a different newborn.
Yeah, and she was the attorney that was in. Somehow Jessica was called to Canada to be a witness, and this is season 3, episodes 1 and 2. But yes, she was in it, and I was like, "Fuck, Juliet Mills is in this."
Was Maxwell Caulfield there?
I couldn't tell you
because
I thought to myself, if I say to Mike, Juliet Mills is in it, the first thing they'll say, what about Maxwell Caulfield?
Where was Maxwell Caulfield?
Yeah. I really wish you were coming in for the drive-in this year, because I would drive you to Baltimore for that convention where Maxwell Caulfield is, so that we could just be really creepy around him and his wife and just be like, we'd like you guys to be in some movies. And they're like, oh, what? Like, what do you have budgets for? Like, we have about $3,000. And these are the movies we'd like to do. And we just hit them with like a whole bunch of just insane things.
Well, Maxwell Caulfield was in this pretty popular movie that came out on Netflix last Christmas, where it was about like a male strip review or something, and he was like the sexy old man.
Oh,
so maybe he might be too good to talk to us now that he's back in the mainstream consciousness again. For what that's worth,
we need to get people when they're on the worst time in their lives.
Yeah,
where they're like, "We want you to be in Tintoretto too," and they're like, "Sure, I'll do it. I'm
I know.
watching. I'm watching. What's her name? The girl from Poker Face, Natasha Leone. I'm watching all her movies this next week, and it's like there was a time like where she was like, "Oh, she can be in this movie. It's fine," and it's like the worst movies. Like she's in Blade 3, and it's like now she's like A-list.
Eric Roberts could be in our movie.
Oh.
But it's true. You know who went through a really low period and then bounced back was Christopher Plummer. At the end of his life, Christopher Plummer was in things like Knives Out, and he was winning Academy Awards for beginners. But then in the 80s, right, he was doing like David Dakota movies and stuff.
He's in Star Crash.
Oh yeah. Well, now Star Crash is pure brilliance and A-list. Yeah. No.
He's the Emperor of Space, where he goes, "We can just turn time back."
Right, but he remember he was also in I think it was like Graveyard Shift, like those movies about that. So I mean, he was in some pretty crappy.
We could get Michael Pare. We could definitely get Michael Pare.
Yeah,
he's doing a lot of these movies. We could get Richard Grieco. There was a time when we couldn't get Richard Grieco, and today I think Richard Grieco could be in any of the movies that I'm planning on making.
I just think if we should probably do. Maybe we could do with Susan George, what I wanted to do with Elizabeth Berkley is just get her to come back and just play a character, and then we'll just call it Tintorera 2 and do some kind of American Psycho 2 thing where we just sort of forcibly put it in,
it's kind of a Bowfinger situation that we're going to put them through.
Yes. And Samantha Eggar. The thing is that Susan George is still on social media and she goes to conventions and stuff. I don't think Samantha Eggar wants to talk to her fans or still work or do anything, right?
Well, I also think if she goes to conventions, it's going to be the same thing that happens to Carol.
Not yet.
Where dudes show up with 500 posters, and they're like, "I just want you to sign this," and they're very creepy, or they're like me and they can't talk to her. I can't even imagine when I meet Tara Buckman when she does the con she's doing here in May. I'm going to be an idiot. I'm like, you were a night killer. Yes, I know. You were in Blue Note Cafe for Joe D'Amato. I'm almost afraid to say, what was it like to work for Joe D'Amato? Because it could either turn out real good or it could turn out real bad.
I know sometimes it's sometimes these people don't want you. Because I remember when I met Mary Warnoff and I was talking to her about Silent Night, Bloody Night. And then I found out later, she hates that movie. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess what she wanted me to talk to her about Rock and Roll High School. But, that was what I was into.
She wanted you to talk to her about Rock and Roll High School 2. Not Rock and Roll High School 1. Everybody talks to her about rock. She's like,
I could talk to her about, that time she was on Taxi or something.
Could you talk to me about when I played the social worker in Dick Tracy, please?
Wait, she was in Dick Tracy?
She's the social worker who takes Junior away from Dick Tracy, yeah.
Oh, wow.
What's that? Hollywood Boulevard. Ask her about that one.
Oh.
I would ask her about when she played when she did it. Her and Paul Bartel did like Chopping Mall was technically I guess kind of like a sequel to Eating Raoul.
I love that they should. Here's what I love about that. To anyone that saw Eating Raoul, that's like a great Easter egg. But to everybody else that saw Chopping Mall, why are they spending so much time with this middle-aged couple?
I like them though. When he's looking at the robots and he goes, "That one has an unpleasant ethnic quality."
Oh,
sugar cookies! I love sugar cookies.
All right, let's go, please.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks a lot for hanging out with us, Mike Justice. It's been fun.
You're welcome.
Next week, be there.
Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian. entity not admitted without parents or guardian.